Hello, greetings. I am going to show you how you can use Microsoft Word fully and understanding it fully without any complications. By now, I want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, EduFeeds. I know that you will learn more and more about technology and ICT related content. From now, I'm going to show you how you can format text and use other features in Microsoft Word Office. Now, if you open your Microsoft Word software in your desktop or laptop, you will automatically be directed here if it is Microsoft Word 2016. You'll be given templates, letters, resumes, blog posts, and reports. These are templates you can use to edit your document or your file or your text. For me, I'm going to use blank document because it is there, blank document here. I'll open it. After opening it, I'll be directed here, and when you open blank document, you see different features in your Microsoft Word Office. There is quick access toolbar, which contains the most likely to be used icons, which are most likely to be used, title bar, and other icons. These are called tabs: file tab, home tab, insert tab, design, layout, references, mailing, review, view, and others. You can have a ribbon in your desktop if you open it, which contains many icons. This is a blank document. This is called the ruler, and you have page count and the word count and zoom. So this is what Microsoft Word looks like. Suppose that you have your text. You have typed your text. You start typing your text, and you have this text. You want to align it so that it can look beautiful. You want to put some colors. You want to put some headings. You want to put some bold. So you want to increase the size. What do you do? How do you do it? First of all, let us learn how we format the text in that way. There is in formatting text, we have font, colors, paragraph, and a clipboard. We are going to start by font. How to have the bolded text? If you want to have bolded text, you select your text and then you click bold. If you click bold, it will automatically change the color and become bold. As you see, it is now more black than others. You can even select the text and change the font you need, the font style. You select the text and you click here and the drop down menu and choose the kind of font style you need. And then for me, I'm going to choose Glamond. If I choose Glamond, you see our text will look more beautiful with new font style. Then I can choose to increase the size of the text. I select the text and then click here. As I click on this big A, the text will increase the size. As I click on this small a, the text will decrease the size. So the more you click on big A, the more the size increase. The more you click on small a, the more the size decrease. You can even choose the size you need to have in your document. For instance, I'm going to choose 16. Then click enter. If I click enter, you see this whole text will have the same size of 16. So you may need to italicize to make the oblique text. For instance, I need this paragraph to be italic, to be oblique. I'll select the text and then click I. See, then our text is now oblique. I can choose this paragraph to be underlined. I select it and then click underline. I can now choose this text to be streak through, to have the line which is streak through. I will select it and then click this streak through. Now, I can now change the color of this paragraph by selecting this paragraph and then click this font color and then select the color you need. For me, if you the color you need to insert, there are many colors here. You choose one. For me, I'm going to only choose red color. Then our text, our paragraph has now changed. So you can now choose. We can now make format painter. If you want this color without even going in those steps, you want these colors, this color of red to be applied on this paragraph. You select it and then click format painter, and then you hold your cursor and left click and then you select. After selecting, your text will be the same, will be formatted the same as this first paragraph. Then this is how it is. For instance, you want to copy this text and you put it above this title. You will select it and then right click in the text and then click copy. If you click copy, you will have to move the cursor above the title and then click enter and click so that you can have the space above the title, and then right click on your mouse on your touchpad and then click paste. There are many choices of pasting. It's you who will choose one way to paste. You can merge formatting, you can keep text only, you can even keep the source of formatting text. Then I want to keep the source. Then you can cut the text. When you cut the text, it will disappear in the original place and it will be put on the new place. For instance, if I select this text and right click and cut, it will disappear automatically. If I cut it and I paste it below this paragraph, it will automatically, if paste here, it will automatically be there as text. But if I want to paste it the way it was, if I want to paste it the way it was, I would just right click and then choose the pasting, which keeps the source of formatting, and then I click OK. So this is how we can use pasting, clipboard, and font format. Then how do we align the text? How do we align the text? You see, here it is aligned evenly, but on the right it is not aligned evenly. You will select your text and then you either choose aligning left or aligning center or aligning right. For me, I'm going to justify. I'm going to choose justify. As you see, the lines are aligned evenly, so it's better for your document, for reports, for letters to be aligned, justified. You can choose to put the size, to put the same size in between the lines. If you select the text like this and then you click on plug on home and size here, line and paragraph spacing, you can choose the paragraph spacing of 1.5. For instance, you see the size between lines will change and the document or the text will look more clear and familiar. So how do we use find and replace? If we have our text like this and we need to find and replace, but before we move to find and replace, there is another thing. You can shade your paragraph. For instance, if you want this paragraph to be shaded, you select it first. Remember to select your paragraph you want to be shaded and click on this drop down choose the shading color. For instance, I want to choose this color. Then this is the color. This color is the only one which is shading this text. You can even choose to border the paragraph by selecting your paragraph and then click these drop box borders and then choose the kind of border you need. For me, I'm going to choose this one. You see? Then let me show you how we use the find and replace. If you have a text like this, you click on find, and then I'm going to find the word food. Word food. How many words in our document? We have 34. 34 results. 34 results are there. Then we have pages. You can find those words. Page 2, page 3, page 5, page 7. Those are the pages in which we have the word food. So how can we replace this word food? You click on replace and then you replace with another word which is feeding, for instance, and then click replace. You can replace one or replace all, and they will give you all the replacements which have been made. Then here it is all done. Oops, we made 34 replacements and click OK. I can now close our find and replace. So after seeing how we use home, how we format our text, how we find the word and how we replace it, how we do format painter, how we cut the text, how we copy text, how we paste it, how we align our text, how we make line spacing. Those are things which we have seen in the home tab. So let us see how we can use insert. Let us move to insert tab. In insert tab, there are many features we will see. We want to look how we add blank page. How we add blank page. You put the cursor where you want to have your blank page, and you click on insert, and then you click blank page. You already get your blank page, the page which has nothing typed on. This is our blank page. So how can we add a table? You click on insert and then you click in table drop down menu, and then you select the number of rows, the number of columns you need, and then for me I'm going to choose 3 columns and 3 rows. This is my table now. This is my table now. If you have a table, you will be given designs and layout. If you are given designs, this is how a table you maybe look like. You can increase the size of the table. You can move with the table where you want it by using this icon. You can use this one to increase the size of the table or to decrease it the way you need it to be. So you can click on design to change the way it looks. Yes. You can click layout to insert new, to draw a table, to erase, to edit, to insert above. You see, to insert below, to insert left. The more you use the layout, the more you add other rows or columns. So for me, I'm going to show you how you can type in your table. You click on in your table and then you start typing. Then if you want to move to the next cell, you click tab and then you start typing, or you move cursor to the next cell. That's how you type in your text. Then we are still in insert tab. How do we add the pictures? If you have the text like this and you want to put picture here, you click insert and then you click pictures, and you are directed in in your desk on your desktop, and then for me I'm going to choose in this one, and then click insert. If I click insert, this is our picture. You can edit it by increasing the size, whatever, by decreasing the size the way you need it. You can collect it, make some collections by editing the looks. You can change the color, its color, by putting as red, yellow, blue. Let me put it as green. So this is how you can collect your picture. Then we are still in insert. You can move to online if you have an internet connection, so you can use the variety of pictures from the internet, from online resources. So let us see how we can add shapes. If you want to add shape here, for instance, you can make a space for that shape, and then you click shape drop down menu, and then you choose any shape you need to insert in your text in your document. For me, let me insert square or rectangle. Square or rectangle. If I have rectangle like this, I can draw it. You hold your cursor and then you click on left click and hold your cursor and move the cursor where you want shape. If I click on shape, I have different formats. So I may have white, black. I can choose from this drop down menu many different style. So for me, I'm going to choose the shape fill. I'm going to choose shape fill. Let me use yellow. I can choose outline. If it is no outline, to be shown there. If I want outline which is black, to be shown there. I can choose the weight of the outline. If it is the outline which is very solid, it's okay. More lines, it's okay. It's you who choose the outline you need to insert in your shape. You can, in the shape fill also, you can choose no fill, and then you still have your shape there. And then in insert also, we can draw text box. We can draw text box. Text box is the box in which you can put your text in. So text box, you click on text box, and then you choose. By default, there are many text boxes here. You can choose by default, but for me, I'm going to draw it, to draw text box by myself. And then let me do like this. You can start typing. So this is a text box because it's a box in which you can put the text you needed anywhere, anytime. So how do we add the footer, header, pages like that? You click on insert, and then you click on header. If you click on header, there are by default many types of headers. You can even edit header. You can remove header if it is there. So for me, I'm going to choose one type of header. Let me choose this one, and then I'm going to edit this header and light. We are okay. I'm going to light hey there as header. Hey there. So this will be automatically applied in all pages. So I'm going to double click inside of the page. If I double click and I scroll down, you will see all the pages that have the header which says hey there. So how do we add the footer? Footer is done as we do page numbers, but if you are going to add the footer, you click on footer and insert and footer, and then you choose the type of footer you need. For me, I'm going to choose this one. then I can add here as we are okay. Then if I double click inside the page, all the pages will have the same footer as we are okay. Same footer will be we are okay. Then how do we add page number? You click on insert and then click page number. If you click page number, footer will disappear. Page number, you choose where to put your page numbers. If it is top of the page, bottom of the page, or in the margins, or in the current position, you choose where to put your page numbers. For me, I'm going to choose bottom page. If you choose bottom page, you will be asked in which position. There are many types of page numbers. If it is this one, it's you who choose, but for me, for sure, I'm going to choose this one. As I said, footer will automatically disappear if you want to add footer or page numbers. So if you put page numbers, they will automatically set by themselves, and then you will have chronological, hierarchical pages from page 1 up to page n. So, and if you want to remove page numbers, header and footer, you click here, close. But for me, I'm going to read them there and double click inside the pages, then to have my text back. So how do we design our page? By designing our page, we can add watermark. For instance, by adding watermark, you click design and click watermark, drop down, then you click custom watermark. Custom watermark, you can add pages, and you can add the pictures or text. You can add the pictures or text. If you click custom watermark, let me add a picture, set picture. And for me, I don't have internet connection. I'm going to work offline. Then I click work offline, and then I'll be directed to my desktop, and then I'm going to choose this picture and then click insert. Then I will click OK. Then when I click OK, I will automatically have my watermark there. As you see, it is there. It acts as background. Then when I want to use text, I will click on watermark and then custom watermark, and then click text watermark. By default, there is a sub, but I will click here text and then add edu feed. Then size, you can change the size the way you want it to be. I want to choose 105. I will choose diagonal, and then semi-transparent. You can use the transparent or semi-transparent, and then you click apply and you close automatically. You see, Eduf is there, my background is there. Yes, as watermark. This is my watermark. So how to add page color, to change the color of the page? You click page, click the page, and then change the color of the page anywhere. You may need the certain page color. For me, I'm going to use this color. If I use this color, you see all the pages will change the colors. So if you want to change the color of the page, this is how you do it. How to add page borders like this one? You click on page borders, and then you click on borders. If it is none, it's okay. If it is box, it's okay. You can click the type of borders you need. Here there will be a preview. You can choose page border here. If it is art, there are many types of art here. If you click this one, you will have a preview here. If you click This one, you have a preview here. For me, let me use this one, and then it will apply on the whole document. Then I click OK. So as you see, my page borders are here. You see, these are my page borders. So this is how we design our pages depending on our wishes. Depending on your wish, this is how you have to design your page in Microsoft Word. How to use a layout. You can change the margin, orientation, and size of your page, and change the column of your page of your text. If you want to the margin, you click on this drop down. There are many options. You can change to narrow. As you change to narrow, the text will move towards the extremities of the pages. You can choose the last column setting. I'm going to choose wide, and you see the changes. If I choose the wide, you see I will have the margin which is very, very big. So you can choose the orientation. Now we have portrait. I have portrait pages. Now I can choose to have landscape pages. If I need landscape pages, you see how my pages will look like. This is how my pages will look like. So I can change the size of my pages by making executive, by making them A4, by making them A5. But for me, I'm going to choose A4. So as I choose the option in size, you see the pages already are changing. So this is how you can change the layout of your pages. And if you want to make columns in your text, so what do? You select your text, for instance, this text, and then you click on this column drop down. You can choose 2, 3, left, right. For me, I'm going to choose, let me choose 2. And you see, I will have 2 columns on this page. So this is how you can change the layout in your text or in your pages. So how do we do references? References are many features which we'll be looking in our next videos and in our next tutorials. For instance, table of content. Table of content, you can do it automatically or manually. You can choose the table of content from office.com. You can make custom table of content. You can remove table of content. What you do is clicking on tab of references, and then you customize your table of content. We'll look them in our next videos, tutorials. What I ask you is just to prepare, to subscribe, to like and share to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss any video. So I would like to tell you that in references, you can even make references and citation. If you make references, we will also do it in our next videos. Some references, how do American referencing, MLA, and many others. There are many options that we use in references in our next videos. So let me tell you about mailings. Mailings is about how you send different address book, letters, labels to the many people in a short period of time in simple ways. So mailings also will be shared with you in next videos, in next tutorials. So keep in touch, subscribe, share, like, comment to our YouTube channel. I will highlight them in next videos, and I will make sure that you easily understand them in simple steps and how you can use mailings in our next videos. How do you use review? Review have many features which are good in our text, doing our text. So for instance, if you have this text and you want to check grammar, spelling, you select it and then click spelling, and they will tell you that if you are finished checking your selection, want to check the rest of the document, you can check the rest of the document, it's okay, but no, I will choose no. And in this paragraph, they will tell you the number of words, the characters, the paragraph, the sentences, the average, readability, passive sentences, everything there regarding grammar and spelling will be shown in this Dropbox. So how in review you can even count, you can learn how word count. If you select the text like this one and click word count, they will give you number of words, number of pages, number of characters, number of paragraphs. So in the review, you review your text automatically. That's what it means. So how you can even compare your text, your text. You can compare your document, your file, so that you learn them. You can combine them. So we learn how we do it. So how do we view our document? In a view document, you can change to read mode so that you can read it easily. So if you choose to read mode, this is how it will look like. You can click here to come back to print mode. So you can zoom in, you can arrange them all. This is how we use Microsoft Word Office generally, and this can help you to format your document, to create your document. And if there is any suggestion, write to us using the email provided below. How do we save our document? You click File tab and then click Save As, and you choose the location. I'm going to choose to click desktop, this personal computer, and then I click desktop. Then I will need to make new folder. I will right click and click new, and they will give me folder. If I click they give me folder, I'll just name it any name. Let me name it EduFeed. Then click open. If I click open, then I will click save. My document will be automatically saved there. There is a shortcut you can use, Control S, which is simple to save. Then it will be saved. Then I click close. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. See you to the next videos. Thank you very much.